Hello, my name is Farahbakhsh, and I am the lead of the Iranian Donors Save Lives, a campaign run by the Stem Cell Club that aims to engage Iranian peoples as potential stem cell donors. And this will be the main discussion for today's presentation. Iranian peoples are underrepresented as stem cell donors and are needed to help patients in need of an allogeneic stem cell transplantation. Iranian people make up only 0.2% of listed donors on the stem cell registry worldwide, however, reflect about 1.1% of the global population. Due to the lack of representation of Iranians on the stem cell registry, the Stem Cell Club developed a campaign to engage the Iranian peoples as stem cell donors. This campaign is known as the Iranian Donors Save Lives, which includes an array of multimedia resources that target the Iranian community, including infographics, TikToks, posters, and videos, with the intention to educate and raise awareness about the importance of stem cell donation within the Iranian community. The campaign content can be seen on the National Stem Cell website as shown here. One example of a resource would be the Why Iranian Swab video, where Iranians explain why they registered as potential stem cell donors. I swap for all Iranian patients because as an ethnic minority group, uniting our large global community can promote health equity and diversity, making a powerful impact in patients' lives.
I swap to give hope to leukemia patients on my unit, the thousands around the world looking to match with an Iranian stem cell donor.
I swabbed for my late mother and to give hope to Iranians across the world, including lymphoma and other blood cancer patients.
I swabbed for Iranian patients all over the world. It may take a few minutes out of my time to register, but it can add years to a patient's life.
And the list goes on. TikToks were another creative resource to engage the Iranian community regarding the importance of stem cell donations. Here are a few examples.
You who don't know what a man's about.
So these are 3 out of more than 10 TikToks that were created and shared with members of the Iranian community, including community groups and student groups such as the Iranian Students Association all across Canada. We also developed a day-by-day layout of promotional materials so that secured partnerships within the Iranian community would essentially share our content on their social media platforms, as shown here. Infographics were created to educate the Iranian community about stem cell donation. For example, on the left, the infographic highlights the global disparity that Iranian patients face in access to stem cell donors, the eligibility and registration criteria, as well as the overall process of stem cell donation if called upon to donate. Those on the right depict the stem cell collection procedures. In addition, these resources, including some of the TikToks, were translated to Farsi to increase inclusivity and to relay effective communication within the Iranian community. Alongside a dedicated team of Iranian volunteers, we partnered with various collaborators who advocated and encouraged members of the Iranian community to get registered on the stem cell registry. On the left are examples of videos from Iranian physicians sharing statements in support of Iranian peoples registering as donors. In the middle is an example of a testimonial from social media influencer Nima Naz from the Iranian community. And finally, on the right is a story from the Why We Swab Stem Cell Donation Story Library featuring Ali, who has part Iranian ancestry. In conclusion, an array of high-quality multimedia were developed to support recruitment of Iranian people as potential stem cell donors and to reduce barriers to donation. The future steps would be to evaluate the campaign through quantitative and qualitative analysis, looking into stakeholder perspective and its utility, media impact, the impact of knowledge and attitudes of potential donors from the Iranian community, as well as the impact of reducing barriers to donation for Iranian people. I would like to acknowledge all of the individuals on this slide for their contribution to the development of this campaign and raising awareness on stem cell donations. A huge thank you to Dr. Warren Fingret for his leadership as the founder and director of the Stem Cell Club. Thank you to all members of the Stem Cell Club across Canada, as well as all stem cell donor advocates and collaborators from the Iranian community. The Stem Cell Club is supported from funding from the Canadian Blood Services Blood Tech Net Grant, Canadian Federation of Medical Students, and Doctors of BC. Thank you so much for listening.